rules Gemini. Well, Mercury rules Gemini. So Mercury over here, Mercury's in Taurus. So Mercury over here is like, I don't know, you're really going to have to convince me on this one. Because Mercury in Taurus, that's sort of, I want to think it through slow. Now here's where the duality comes. Aries never wants to do anything slow. It's like, let me just do it before I change my mind. The Mercury friend is going to say, it's going to be the part of you that says, let me think this through. How much does it cost? What does that form say? If I break all my bones, So the Mercury side of the vibration in Taurus is going to be slower to think about the whole thing. However, Mercury is not in its rulership in Taurus, right? So where does that default to? Well, it goes to Venus, right? So the ruler of Taurus is Venus. So Venus is over here in Cancer. So Venus in Cancer, now this is different. Venus in Cancer, you just love a home and love a family and love of friends. However, this is a degree that's conjunct the node of Jupiter. So it gives more of an adventurous spirit. Everything's going to work out okay, even though it's conjunct the south node. So you can believe everything's going to work out okay, and then it doesn't. But in general, the feeling will be, it's like I don't really see the cliff I'm going to walk off of. I feel good while I'm walking. So the Venus in Cancer is like, well, I just want you to be happy, and let's all just, I'll cook a great dinner for you when you get back from the trip. Now, the moon, right? The moon is in its rulership in Cancer. And the moon is over in Sag. And the Sag is definitely saying, yes, let's try the adventure. We need to get away. This going down 30 miles from the apartment to jump in the airplane is fine. And yes, that is adventure and that's great, but it's not enough. I really want to go on that cruise ship, or I really want to, I want talk about adventure. Let's hook up a trip down to Costa Rica. So I want to see something really different. So there will be a part of this energy that's really talking about doing something that's really different. Now, the moon is in its rulership in Cancer, but it's in Sag, right? So what rules Sag? Jupiter rules Sag. So it goes back to this to Jupiter over here in Pisces. So if you do this, you will see, and that's a long way of saying that none of these planets, Saturn is not in his rulership in Virgo, none of these planets are in their rulership except for Jupiter in Pisces, and that's the be-all end-all. So Jupiter's very strong, but however, because it's conjunct Shiat, the fixed star of sorrow and suffering, you can have all these ideas that you want to do, but there can be a little bit of woe is me about it, about life getting in the way, that you want all this adventure, you want all this independence, you want to do something different, but it doesn't necessarily turn out that way because there's a circumstance that could be beyond your control, or you could feel that it's beyond your control, that limits you being able to take that Costa Rica trip, or to get in the air, go down and sign up for jumping out of the airplane, or going with your friends on the cruise, or whatever it is that your idea of breaking from the past and doing something wild and adventurous, and that really gives you your sense of true identity. Because this is about being you. It really is about stepping out there and saying, this is what I want to do. I want to shake off whatever it is that I've been adopting because I think other people want me to do this, or other people think I'm supposed to be doing this. I just really need to do this because it is, in essence, a part of who I am. And also, it is also about experiencing life. So it can be adopting or embracing a hobby, something different that you're doing now. You might not do it for the rest of your life, but you want that experience, having that experience of the lifetime. You might not even care about doing it in 10 years or in 7 years or whatever, or even a year. Although with Uranus in Aries, it will be 7 years of experience. This is really heralding in 7 years of experience, but there's a holdback, remember. There's a holdback of it. The feeling is here. So get all these ideas down, be very adventurous, be very creative about really what it would mean to live your life fully and completely, and make a promise to yourself to be able to do that. And then when Uranus enters Aries in March, and it will be there for several years, that is the time where they can all these adventures can unfold month after month and year after year. Cool. Hope you enjoy. Uh, my website's Loving Light Astrologer, and there's lots of stuff going on this summer, and I'll update you with the next one.